later.
Yeah, we'll see. Considering we still haven't even finished talking about the other new games coming out this week, and one of them is getting really good reviews, but it's only for the 3DS, which is Fire Emblem Fates.
3DS, what is that?
Yeah. It's a very small machine that has a lot of anti-aliasing.
Is it a smartphone? No, actually, the smartphone has better AA.
No, that's not a smartphone because you can't make calls off of it.
Oh, well, Ari's not interested.
But Fire Emblem Fates, Conquest, and Fates is the name of the entire set, and it's Birthright, Conquest, and Relevance. I believe it's the 3 games within that set. So that comes out February 19th. I'm excited. A lot of good reviews coming out for it. One publication that I read, Kotaku, actually gave a good guideline on how to play the games. So if you guys are thinking of picking up the game, you start off with Birthright, because that game is actually made for casuals and mostly casuals. So if you're new to the series, and then if you go but if you want something harder, then you go to Conquest, because there's like specific ways you have to beat each level, it's like the enemy levels are higher. So that one actually you have to know how to strategize. And then Relevance, I don't know about anything about Relevance.
Yeah, I actually did see that when I was looking up Fates, because I was telling you earlier that game is really getting me interested in a 3DS, right?
Yeah.
But I remember reading something somewhere where Birthright was like just easy, or like easy mode story, kind of like if you're just trying to focus on the story. And then the other one is more so like the strategic portion of the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know. I was like, that's an interesting way to kind of deliver this.
Yeah, so I mean that's good. People who are new to the series, because if you never played Awakening, Fire Emblem Awakening, that's actually a really good game. Though it wasn't too difficult, because by the end of it, you can level up your character, and then you can prestige him back to level 1. So he keeps most of his stats, but he's level 1, and he loses some moves. But every time you do that, you keep a good amount of your stats. I powered up my main character so high was that the last boss fight, I had... because some of the fights you get to choose how many people you want to bring into it. I only put 2 people, which was my main character, and the second character was you have to bring that person. Sent my main character out, and then just did end turn, and I just see all these enemies swarm on my main character, and it's turn-based, so you have to see one guy attack my main character, he dies, then you see another guy attack my main character.
So traditional turn-based RPG.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of. It's turn-based in the sense that it's like Valkyrie Profile. No, it's Valkyrie Chronicles.
Oh, okay, so it's a strategy game.
Yeah, it's a strategy like that, because that's turn-based, but that's like a 3D turn-based.
Yeah.
Or a Banner Saga.
Okay, yeah.
So, and since my guy was like a ranged guy, he was like a caster. He was just blowing everyone up. It was kind of disappointing to see him kill everything, but also awesome.
And how's the story to Fire Emblem? I mean, that just the cutscenes alone, which seem very anime-inspired, of course, given the character design. It seems like it's very cool. I don't know. Everything about that game just looks awesome.
Oh, it's great. Like I said, I just played the original one that came out for the Game Boy Advance, and by the end of it, the storyline actually got really good. It's a little bit past its prime, considering like a lot of the shows now, like Game of Thrones and whatnot. So the boundaries of the storyline isn't pushed, but it was well written enough where you're like, okay, you know what, I can get behind this. And at the end of it, that's when you see pretty much one of the main characters that you see in Smash Brothers. So I was like, oh, okay, so this is where he comes from.
Is that Corrin, the new one?
Well, no, and Corrin is from Fates.
Okay.
But when you beat the original Fire Emblem, you see Roy.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, so I'm like, okay. So I was like, oh, so that's who Roy is. So I thought that was pretty cool. And, yeah, I'm excited to hopefully get it tomorrow. Call Best Buy and to see what's happening with my order, and they said everything's A-okay, so I'm not sweating too much on the inside.
No.
Yeah. All right, and then other games that came out this week, I know area you're picking up is Bayonetta 2.
Yeah, that should be coming in the mail tomorrow. Very excited to play that. Actually checked out the demo over the weekend, and it's everything I was hoping for. I just can't wait to play more of that, though.
Did you ever play part 1?
Yeah, it was during the time I bought my second PlayStation 3. That was I picked that up along with Darksiders. Didn't like Darksiders too much on my first playthrough. I need to get back to that at some point. But Bayonetta, man, I love that game.
Cheech, did you ever play Bayonetta?
Nope, I did not. I played the demo, but that's as far as I got.
Okay.
This was during my time where, like, the
WoW.
Wii U, WoW and the Wii U was completely just an ornament.
Disaster.
It was just an ornament on my shelves there. I did get Pikmin 3 though.
Pikmin 3. Well, speaking about a game with a lot of characters, Project X Zone 2 came out.
That's like an anime game, right?
It's not an anime game. It's turn-based. Is it turn-based? I played the first one, but I played the first one so many years ago that I forgot how it is. Okay. But it's basically, they take characters from Sega, Namco, Capcom, and they're just all tossed in the game, and they're just, just having fun.
So is it kind of like a Smash?
It's very silly. No, it's a turn-based. I think it's turn-based RPG.
Oh, interesting. And is there a story behind this, or is it just, fight everybody? Damn, they got Ryu in there? What?
They had Darkstalkers characters in it, too.
Darkstalkers, yeah. Morgan, it seems like.
Yeah. So, talked to one of my other friends for the first one, Project X Zone. He had a blast with it. He said he put, like, more than 40 hours into it. I played, like, 10 minutes. I'm like, yep, I'll play this later.
It looks cool, but 3DS, right?
Yeah, I like.
God damn it!
I like that. It looks cool, but 3DS, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, because I don't have one, so it's
am I supposed to touch this? I don't even know what mine is. It's somewhere in the house.
It's okay. I can lend you one if you want. I got like 4.
Damn, Greg. I had one at one point during the release of one of the Pokemon games, and I ended up selling it at some point in time.
Yeah, stop selling stuff. Be like me. Just have it in a pile somewhere in your house.
Oh, man. And then when it comes time to move, you're just like, God damn it, I have too much shit.
Oh, man. I hated it. And I was like, fuck. I was so mad.
Yeah, can't imagine when I move again. Oh, God.
Yep.
That's why I haven't bought anything furniture-wise.
So, Cheech, I remember you playing, was it Outlast and some other horror games. Did you ever check out this new one that just came out, Layers of Fear?
No. And, I mean, I don't know how I feel about horror games like that because Outlast, it was just, God. At some point, I had to actually use the guide just so I wouldn't get freaking jump out the window or something. Just so I could beat it because I was like, God damn it. Outlast definitely had its moment.
Okay.
Did you finish it like completely?
Yeah, I finished it.
Oh man,
thank God. I mean, it was the point I was traumatized because you could see the guy's freaking penis all over the place.
Yeah, that's always fun to see, right?
No.
All right, cool. So that's a lot. That's all the new releases. A lot of good things
not Outlast. Layers of Fear is the new release.
It was a new release.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear you say Layers of Fear. That's.
I think that's I think that came out this week too. I was looking up. There's also reviews for it, and it's a lot of positive. I would say a lot of positive reviews.
I'll look into it and see. Oh my God, I'm just looking at it right now, and it seems freaking horrible.
Well, in news, speaking about horror, today was actually the Kojima and Del Toro DICE stream that we were talking about before. And they gave a pretty good presentation. It was more of like, hey, who are these people? And why are they friends? And why do they like creating stuff?
Is that what it was about?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was
Essentially,
about.
their keynote or whatever.
People were expecting an XPT to be announced or something.
Yeah, I was watching it while I was at work. I was like, oh, come on, show something. Say you guys are collaborating on a game.
So, I mean, they just introduced themselves and talked about themselves?
Yeah, well, because DICE stands for, like, design, innovate,
Yeah, but usually...
creativity.
I mean, usually don't, like, the developers go on there and give, like, talks about technology and things that they're using in games and stuff like that.
Well, for the most part, this whole thing was about where they get the inspiration from. Why?
Oh, okay.
Why are they able to do some of the things that they do, and like how the emotional toll that it takes. Because El Toro was saying like before he would write say 30 screenplays,
Mhm.
and only like 2 gets read.
Damn.
So it was pretty much about a lot of how they were working in their industry and how much sacrifice they kind of had to make to get to
so
the point they're
their
now.
creative process, essentially.
Yeah, so I mean, it does fall in line in terms of what DICE is.
Okay.
But yeah, like Cheech was saying,
DICE is all about Battlefield 5.
is that no? They didn't say anything about that coming out
No.
this year.
Yeah.
Well, DICE and DICE are two different things.
Yeah.
No, yeah. That DICE is Wait, is that the? Sorry. No,
Got you confused.
no. DICE is the developers under EA. I was thinking about Frostbite is the engine that they use.
Yeah. okay.
That's
Or-
their stuff.
Yes, that's where I got confused. Not because of DICE and DICE. It was the engine.
DICE and DICE.
Yeah.
Frostbite is a pretty damn good engine, though. To say that much when it comes to structures and stuff.
You mean like what they're presenting in like Crackdown 3?
Well, that's different. I mean, that is, I'm talking about locally done.
In Battlefield, yeah. They did a pretty good job. Oh, I haven't played Battlefield in like the longest.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of PC games, so the Quantum Break that is coming out for PC is only going to be on the Windows 10 store. Yeah, Ariel, how do you feel about that being not on Steam?
I mean, it sucks. God damn it, it's another store I have to buy shit from, you
Yeah.
know? But I'm going to get it. I'll end up... Is it still the case where you have to get the digital copy in order to get the free PC version?
For now, I
Or
mean,
can
I
you
don't.
get a physical copy and get the digital download?
Well, me and Cheech had this argument, like what was going on and what we were reading on the webpage. But
Uh-huh.
Cheech, you explain it better because I think yours was correct.
Well, I mean, because I was reading off the PC side of the website, and it mainly said that as long as you pre-order the game through the Xbox Store, which is technically digitally, before the game comes out, like you have the deadline of 404, then you would get the PC version. They don't tell you. They did say shortly after. They don't tell you how long it was gonna. If it's gonna be instant same day, they're gonna give you the PC key, or when will you get it? The only thing I find weird is that I just don't see the standalone version of Quantum Break on the store yet for PC.
On the Windows 10 store or Windows Store?
I mean, and as far as the whole Windows Store being exclusive to there, I'll say, good for them in a way. We all know Steam needs competition. And what people don't understand is like, okay, why, if you're Microsoft and you have your own store, why would you go to someone else so you could give them 30% of your income when you could just launch on your own thing and you want people on your own platform? And the main complaint that people are saying is like, oh, but now I have to download Windows 10 and whatnot. Well, too bad. It's a DX12 game. You need to have Windows 10 no matter what. So, I mean, that there goes that. I mean, there are issues with the Windows Store in terms of certain compatibilities with the games, like third-party add-ons and things like that. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, if Microsoft is gonna really push PC gaming, that's something that they will definitely look at, especially right now that they're throwing these games out there. which we shall see. We'll take it.
I mean, really, it's so long as it works fine, it's cool.
Yeah, that's all that matters. As long as it works.
You know, if anything, just non-Steam game, you know.
So it's another non-Steam game, which probably Steam's going to launch anyways.
No, that's what I'm saying. Non-Steam game, non-Steam. Just launch it through there. You know, you just want it on that list.
I just want to reiterate about it. It's like there's nothing wrong with this game coming out for PC. It's great that more gamers are going to be able to play this game. I think the biggest anger that comes from it is just they weren't straight up forward with it.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it does a valid point. I mean, if they're going to do this, which I think he is going forward based on the hints that he has been given, like Phil Spencer, I mean, he's all out for gamers, which is a great thing. And people got to understand, Microsoft is part of Xbox. I mean, the whole gaming division is called now Xbox, including the PC. And Phil Spencer is the head of Xbox, which he's also in charge, and he has said it before a lot of times, he is in charge of the gaming division for PC. And if you have two platforms, why not? Put it out there, more people have a chance to buy it, the more money the developers get. Hey, if you enjoy that game, there's better chances for you to get a sequel out of it.
But you know what would have been better, Cheech? If they would have told us from the beginning that it was coming out on PC. God damn it.
instead of trying to do the best lineup ever and have them sell their system and then tell them later.
Here's the catch,
It was
though.
bait and switch, man. Bait and switch.
Here's the catch, though. And any given point, they said this is an Xbox-only exclusive. They dodged that question a lot. Only the media created that. The whole conception is like, oh, it's an Xbox exclusive title for the console. They never actually said that. You can search it around. They never actually said Quantum Break is an Xbox exclusive. They dodged that question a lot on purpose.
Well, we'll see. I'm actually excited for the game. I'm gonna pre-order it, even though I might not get a Windows 10 copy. But
now we do have the rumor going on with Forza 3 and what's the other Forza and the other game.
Gears of War 4.
Gears of War 4, I'm pretty sure it's a given at this point. I mean, they're working on the first one now. I'm pretty sure 4 will be out there for PC.
Think so?
Forza, that's a big one.
If it's Horizon,
Horizon, and then the rumor has it too that Forza 6 will make it there, and there are a lot of PC fans that are dying to get their hands on Forza 6 or any Forza game. It is, without a doubt, it's one of the best sim racers out there, and no one can really deny that.
Yeah, it's a great game.
And they did have Forza 5 running on PC a while back. Last year when they showed off the demo, right? Running out of a Titan X or something like that.
Yep, when they were doing the demo for the DX12, and they're like, oh, this is how fast it can port to PC.
Yep, so we know it's out there. It's just a matter of saying, hey, release the Kraken. And I will buy the game again from PC.
Release the Kraken.
Yep. I mean, I have fun with that game. I beat the campaign mode, and the campaign was pretty long.
You know what? I would, if Forza 3 Horizon came out, that would be one of the games I would get for the PC and not for the Xbox One.
Yeah, I mean,
and it's not because I would love to get it for the Xbox One for the physical copy, but the fact that it's a driving game and it would be so smooth at 60, like the Horizon 2 that came out for Xbox One ran at 30 frames per second.
Yeah.
So if you had it for PC and it runs at 60, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna have to get it for PC.
Yeah, that'd be a treat. I mean, at least for Forza, 6, it's pretty much the only console game that does 1080p at 60 frames per second without a drop.
But yeah, and then that'd be great. We all get it for PC, and then we all can start racing each other. And in Aerial, you can see how crazy I drive.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, the last racing game, it was an arcade racing game. The racing game that I played was Burnout Paradise. Man, that game was fun. It wasn't, Forza or Gran Turismo or anything, but it was a shit ton of fun.
No,
you know what's gonna happen. We all know, Scalebound is gonna hit the PC, and then that's the day Ario's gonna throw his Xbox out the window.
Oh, he would.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they better have something in the bag this year for that console for me, man. God, it's gone so long without even being turned on.
That's all right. Oh, speaking of rumors, since you brought that up, what site posted that picture of all the PC games, Xbox One games that are coming to PC?
Wasn't it GameStop that accidentally? I mean, they posted, and it wasn't a picture. It was they actually put it on their notes, and then they removed this, and there was a mistake.
It was notes on the website, right?
It was on their website, yes. And we've seen that before. Quantum Break.
Yeah.
So I mean, it was a mistake, but I don't know. I mean,
chances are it's going to happen.
The way Xbox doing things most likely will be on PC. But I always say this.
I mean, that's fine.
I mean, the day that Microsoft says Halo or regular Halo will be on PC, that's the day where I'll be saying, okay, they are serious about PC gaming again, because that's their baby. That's their literally system seller.
Yeah, that's after Halo 2.
So, if by surprising they get Master Chief Edition or Halo 6 coming out for PC, I'll be like, holy crap, it's happening. My Xbox is out the window.
Yeah, honestly, well, actually, I would have to keep it since I mean, have physical copies. But
we say that, us, as saying our Xbox is out the windows, and we don't say because, all right, cool, there's no point of getting an Xbox. We say because we don't want to create this misconception. It's like, oh, whatever, there's no point of getting an Xbox. It's like, we all have gaming, awesome gaming rigs here. If it's coming, we don't need it. Now, the console itself, I think it'll be around. I mean, there are people that don't want to deal with the problems that we deal with PC gaming. No old games play perfect. No, everybody has the time to tweak your games. Someone just like the luxury, just put this in, download whatever updates you need to do and play it. So the console will be around. There's two different markets, so it's just like Xbox is not going anywhere.
Yeah, like Cheech was saying, us three, we're just gamers. We love games. We buy the systems for the games that we want to play. And the fact that if the games are coming out on two systems and one of our systems is better, I mean, us personally, we don't need that secondary system.
Yeah.
Unless you're Greg and you like the physical copies.
That's true. So I might not throw mine out.
Greg is digital racist.
But I mean, by no means we're saying, Xbox is dead because things are coming out PC. No, Xbox will still be around. Like we said, not everyone is pleased to go home and play the latest version of a game and, hey, the drivers are not working, the game is crashing. Because, I mean, some people don't have the patience for that. They'll throw the PC out of the window.
So here's the real question, now that we're talking about it. Would they try to do something like Xbox Live on PC?
It's not going to work.
I don't think they can.
They already said it. They're not going to do it because they tried that with Windows Live and it fell miserably. So they know they just can't. Now, I don't know how they're going to deal with this on console side because consoles do have to pay for it, and that's kind of a valid concern. Why would they have to pay for it while PC doesn't, and they get the same games?
Well,
there'll be a good balance there.
Response to that is the fact that we're not getting the added benefits of having a live account, or not a live account, but Xbox Live. That being, the discounts on games for, what is it?
Games with gold and the free games.
So those are essentially the benefits that you get for being a member of that, and that's not something we're going to get on PC. So I guess it kind of makes up for that, there. And it's a good value either way you look at it. If you're paying, $50 a year?
Yeah.
You're getting free games throughout that whole game. You easily make that up.
Yeah, I mean, especially nowadays, you can buy the card that they fairly go on sale for like $40. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the games that they give for free far exceed that amount for the whole year.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so was it eBay? I think I bought mine for like $35 for a whole year.
Yes, especially if you get it during like Christmas and like holidays. You're golden for the whole year.
Yeah, $30. It's not too bad.
Yep.
Well, speaking of things that were $30 but are now raising in price.
I like the little segue there.
Yeah, I know, right? So Bethesda has announced their plans for the Fallout 4 expansions. Yeah, they have a release notes, and the biggest surprise is the fact that if you didn't get the season pass, which was originally $29.99.
It's going to be $40 now.
Yeah, they're raising the price to $49.99.
However,
insane.
They are releasing a beta of the DLC, so if you want to get in that, you get to keep the DLC for free.
Wait, what? All right, so Cheech, you have to elaborate on that.
So, Bethesda's actually looking for beta testers for the DLC. You can actually go to their website and apply for it. If you do get in to test that DLC, you get to keep it for free. You don't have to pay for it when it actually launches.
I did not know that.
Then go ahead to the website.
But that sounds pretty cool. So is that for the major DLCs or which DLCs? Do you know?
For the one that they're currently working on.
Harbor something?
Yeah, so they're looking for players. I'm pretty sure, I guess if they're doing it with that, I'm pretty sure they're going to do it with the rest, most likely. It's going to be a selected few people that will be selected to test it, and you get to keep it for free after the testing is done and it's released.
Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, one of the best things about, beta testing is the one that you get to try it out before everyone else. I mean, That's what I kind of like about it, but, the fact that they are giving it to you for free is a great bonus.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you're already beating the game through the beta. Why not just keep it? Like, what's the point of just taking it away when you already saw everything?
That's true. If you ever played any of the other DLCs, they're not too long. They're about like hour and a half to 4 hours.
I mean, we are yet to beat Fallout regular.
Yeah, I know. Life is OP. That's what I'm just gonna say.
Life is beautiful. Wonderful.
But yeah, if you guys haven't picked up the season pass for Fallout 4 yet, it's $29.99. They aren't raising up the price to $49.99 or $50 until March 1st. So you guys still have time if you want to run out and try to purchase it. Right, Ariel? Are you going to go purchase the DLC or the season pass? Because you played the most Fallout out of all of us.
I doubt it.
Didn't Cheech get finished with it?
Yes, I'm almost done with it. I play the modes that I Fallout.
Did you? I thought you didn't play as much.
No, I played a lot.
Yeah, I could have sworn he was playing quite a bit of it.
Oh, I thought Ariel was further in it than...
Initially, when I started playing the game, I was really digging it, of course, and played quite a bit, but then I stopped as usual. Even though it's a great game, there was something about it didn't keep me there fully, the same way, let's say, The Witcher did or something like that.
The story.
I'll get back to it eventually because it's still a really good game. But I'll say this much. Asking $50 for a DLC or an expansion in this case, that expansion better come with a lot of good stuff, man. Because you're paying for a whole new game at that point.
Yeah, that's true. Even the expansions for what I played from Fallout Las Vegas and Fallout 3, they're good side stories, but they're not $50 worth of expansions.
Yeah, and I guess that's the question here. Will it be worth the cost of a whole new game?
We shall see in their press conference. I mean, most likely, my hint is the next Skyrim will be announced.
Which, yeah, that's right. They do have their own press conference for E3, which will be happening in July.
Yep. And you'll be getting live coverage from us on the show floor. Not really.
That would be awesome.
That's not going to happen.
Unless you guys want to spread the word and say, yeah, we want to get Ariel, Cheech, and Greg in that E3 because they're so awesome. Go for it.
Will be greatly appreciated. It's so good.
Cheech will give you $10. I'll give you $5.
Hey, all I know is this weekend it's time to try to play the nerd lottery. And for those of you who don't know what it is, it's Comic-Con San Diego tickets will go on sale, and you get to sit in a room just praying and cross your fingers and see you get selected.
Wait, is that this weekend?
Yes.
I gotta try out for that. Let's see what happens. Well, anyway, guys, I want to thank you for listening to us. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at insertcointp@gmail.com. Tweet at us at ICTOPLAY. Subscribe to us on YouTube and iTunes, or like us on Facebook. Ariel, you have anything else to add to this?
As usual, all links, if you're watching on YouTube, will be on the description box below. And if you go to the channel now, you'll notice there's 2 parts missing out of last week's episode, and that's because I've been playing games. But I'll have them up tonight if you want to catch the rest of that on YouTube. But those have been up on the Lip-Sync website and, the other methods.
Yeah. They've been up. They've been uploaded. And I've been regularly tweeting about them. So
if you're on Twitter, you've seen those tweets.
Yeah.
Get to listening, guys. Get to listen.
Yep.
Cheech, anything you want to add?
Once again, thank you for listening. We're doing our best we can here. We're playing games, and exactly what we're going to do right now after this is, play more Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, someone's challenging me to it, even though I still got to beat the little practice mode in the beginning.
Cheech is hyped right now, man.
Yeah.
He needs to get that win in.
So
I was doing so good yesterday, but I got killed, so I gotta earn those points back up.
Well, thanks again, everybody, and you guys have a good afternoon, good morning, and good night.
All right.
See ya.